have a pretty pier, lots of picnic tables in the day use. Looks like tiny diamonds or fireflies in the water, sparkling. There's a historic cemetery up here. You can't see the headstones, so I don't know what date it is. And they have a nice group pavilion here. This is the Fort Sherman Cemetery, or the Miller Cemetery. They did a radar underground where it bounces, and they think there's 27 unmarked graves in here. So maybe once upon a time they had crosses or something on them. These are some of the people who had a homestead around here. Born February 12th, 1835, and died April 21st, it looks like 1893. It's kind of hard to tell. That was T.H. Miller. And this thing, it says, lead kindly light. Here's the swimming area. I'm just not a lake girl. I did bring my suit and a thing, but I forgot my shoes. I'm just not a lake girl. There's lots of people down there enjoying it. We're using my Sonic cup, but having lunch, sandwich, just something simple, chips and Diet Dr. Pepper inside my van. I love these trees that have all this personality. And by personality, I mean the trunk. so distinctive. I mean, you could be straight. Oh, there's a deer. What a fun little walk. Okay, there's the distinctive tree again. Oh, there's another deer. Oh my goodness. Poor baby. This is a little pond you can fish at. It's very cute. I'm the only one here. I gotta go get some worms and bring my fishing pole back. It's just a short walk. Well, I came to the pond, brought worms, brought my fishing pole, caught nothing. Fed a bunch of little bitty tiny fish, all my worms. Anyway, I decided I need a new pole. I'm gonna blame my non-getting fish to this pole. I can't cast it very far. I sat out here and enjoyed nature and watched tiny fish, drank some water, and watched some birds fly over. That's about my afternoon. I did get a new camping spot with a view of the lake, so I changed my reservation. And I'm gonna go check it out and see if it's a better view. And that's where I was fishing. That's that spot right there. Okay, I have my bug screens on my door and on my windows. And this is my second night of camping. Yesterday I had a different campsite, and today I asked one if I could change so I could have this view. This is Bob Sandlin Lake, and I am in number 38. Well, I'm going to tell you, this view is much, much better than the view I had last night. Like, that's my picnic table, and I have there's my van, my fire pit, and then you have all this area down to the lake. And I'm just sitting here enjoying the breeze and watching the water. I haven't made my dessert yet, but I've got strawberry shortcake I'm going to go make, and then I think I'm having breakfast for dinner tonight. So I'm hoping to have a beautiful view of the night sky, so maybe I can see some stars when I'm about to make my strawberry shortcake. So I got some angel food cake, and I cut up some strawberries and blueberries, and I put them in this little jar that jelly comes in, and I got whipped cream. Oh my, this angel food cake smells delicious. I just opened up that top, and sweet smell came whiffing out. It smells good, but it doesn't have the texture that a normal angel food cake has. You know how it's normally way springy? This is rather dense. So I cut 4 little pieces. They are little. This is a small plate. Anyway, I'm gonna fix it up now. And it does look wonderful. Yep, sitting at my table. Got my bug screens on. This is really nice. It'd be nicer if I had someone to talk to. So y'all are it. Wish I had a pet. Cooking bacon for dinner. I took a nap down there. I fell asleep in my chair watching the water. And so it is like almost 7, so I decided to get up here and get myself dinner made. And bacon and eggs sound good for dinner. A piece of toast. Making toast.
Charlotte nodded like she'd
I
come
made
here to
scrambled
imagine the
eggs
beach.
and
She had her own private beach right between those beds.
bacon.
Where's your title forever? She asked. In egg quantities. It's down
Lots
on
of
the
milk
end of
because
the
it
beach
sounds
there.
good.
We do have a private area for the
And let's
rooms.
turn this off.
I have a job interview there in an hour.
I'm listening to
She
an
faced
audiobook.
Amy. But maybe some really great fish tacos.
So what am I going to do with my summer? I know I'm officially retired, but I have found it so hard to just sit at home during this June and July when I'm normally on a trip, because teachers just take their trips in the summer. And it hasn't quite sunk in that I'm never going back to work. I mean, it has, but it hasn't, if that makes sense. And so I decided to do some camping in my van. Sweet thing it is. And I am doing some state parks and doing some harvest hosts. And I decided to make July busy, doing something every week, going somewhere. And I might do a tour down to Hill Country. And I always thought it was so pretty down there. And so I'm thinking about doing that. And on Harvest Host, when I'm looking at my Harvest Host, I'm looking for farms. So things that have animals that I can interact with. Camping by yourself is a bit lonely. Like today, I wish I had Susie to go in that lake because she would have made me go in that lake, and I'm not going into that swimming hole lake by myself. So I didn't. Anyway, someone has to talk me into that kind of things. So anyway, I am enjoying watching this lake. I have not seen any boats go across, but that doesn't mean there's none out there. I just haven't seen any. I'm waiting for it to get a little darker and feel a little grimy. We'll rinse off in the shower tonight. I took a real shower today after lunch at the bathhouses, and they were really clean. So I'm going to give this state park thumbs up for their clean bathrooms and showers. They are like really awesome. So here's a quick tour of the ladies' bathhouse. These are the potties. There's me. And then these are the showers. So this is the handicap one. And then the other two, I like it because you have this little room, this lip where the water doesn't leak out, and you have hot and cold water, so you can adjust. One of the really nice faucet heads, not one of those that just sting you with the reducing spray. I don't like those. And then here's the other one, nice and big and clean. I like it because it's clean. And then they have a little bench and lots of windows, so you can get some airflow in here. Don't feel like you're being suffocated with the humidity of the showers. Now that I said I haven't seen any boats, I have now seen two. Night fishing, I guess. And that one's the third one. There's a big bird sitting out there on that pole. Right there. I'm waiting on him to fly away, but he's just standing there. Oh, there he is. I wanted to come out and see the moon reflected on the water and see if I can see any stars. The stars is like a big no, can't really see anything in the sky. But the moon is very beautiful, reflecting on the lake. And I'm a bit afraid of snakes. So I'm going to turn my flashlight back on and walk back up to the van, take a shower, and hop into bed. They do have a really cool ice cream coffee shop in here. It's very cute. And they make their own ice cream. Anyway, so I have coffee since I have missed it, and 2 scoops of ice cream, peanut butter crunch, and Reese's peanut butter or peanut butter cup. I'm at a thrift shop, but look at this beautiful ceiling. Oh my gosh. I think it's original. It is so pretty. A picture of the outside of this store. So this is a store full of little booths. Some antique, some are not. Some are just collections. Look, it's a go sign. They tore this building down, and this was what was on it. Well, it turned. That is cool. This is Pittsburgh hot links. I tried the Pittsburgh hot link. Not a fan. Doesn't really taste like sausage. I'm not for sure what it is. So I got a burger and fries instead. Anyway, they gave me one to try since I didn't ever have one. But they are big sellers. Someone ordered 18 and then he ordered 24. So they're little small things. I love this antique shop. We need a tiki bar. Oh my gosh, it's a dolphin.